Yeah, this is the reason why we have things so good. Okay, and this is a picture of Ernie's love nest. Hey, isn't this a cute little house? Yep. Yeah, this is first and only house I ever plan on owning. I love my house more than anything, and I've done quite a bit of work to make it look nice. I'm proud and happy of it. You know, it's not a very expensive house, compared to a lot of the other newer houses that are a lot nicer. But it is a comfortable house, and I guess that's really all that I need. And this is the backyard of the love nest. This is a fire pit with some of the trimmings of wood that got thrown out for the house. It's fall time, and I guess I wasn't very successful in painting the fence this year. But would you believe it if I told you that in this tree right here, I've actually seen hummingbirds that nest in that tree right there. And I think the reason they're attracted to that tree to live there is because the vines here that hang over the fence, they have like little flowers. They have like little shoots in them like this, and I've seen the hummingbirds be attracted to them to feed themselves off of that. And I think that's pretty nice. And I know it's kind of silly to shoot pictures of power lines, but I've always gotten a kick out of these power lines that run through the neighborhood, because I've always felt like they're little miniature squirrel highways, because I see squirrels run across the power lines. And sometimes I like to sit in my chair here. I sit in the chair, and I'm entertained because I can watch the squirrels run across the power lines. We used to have a lot of squirrels that just walked around the backyard, but this is Magic's water dish, and her little leash thing, her little collar that I have when I put her out here, when I'm out here. But the squirrels are afraid of the cat, so they don't like to come out here. But they still walk along the fence, on the ridges of the fence, and on the power lines up above. Let's see here. This is the most wonderful thing in the backyard. This is a mosquito repeller, and it makes it nicer to enjoy the barbecue that I have in the backyard. And when I bought the house needed a lot of repairs. I didn't know it needed so many until after I bought the house. And these new pieces of wood here is pieces of wood that I replaced, because I had the back deck jacked up a little bit, and also replaced the rotting wood. I guess I was pretty lazy because I didn't get rid of the hose or put it back in the garden shed. I guess I'm pretty fortunate, to have a garden shed. I have a garden shed here where someday I'm going to keep my new four-wheeler. And this is the wood barn where I have a hobby, more in the summertime when it's warmer out, where I like to build birdhouses and lamps and things out of wood. This is a garden, a corn garden, well, a corn patch, I guess, or whatever it is, that never grew. I don't think it's because it was neglected from needing water or nutrients, because I had fertilizer and that sort of stuff. I think and the pumpkins. Yeah, I planted pumpkins to go along with the corn. But the reason it never grew is because we have like a gopher or some underground animal that likes to eat the roots. So my corn patch never grew, and I was disappointed because I really wanted to have corn. I don't know, if you look real closely at some of the corn stalks here, you can see how the corn, see here, you can see how the corn was starting to grow with this little piece here, but it ended prematurely, which makes me think that it was the gerbil or whatever the thing is that that ate the roots. I planted it pretty early in the season, so I don't think I planted it too late. For some reason it just stopped growing and I was out of luck. Oh, and this over here, I made a compost pile where I discovered that if you put leaves when you rake the lawn in the spring, within just 2 or 3 months they turn into dirt. And this is a compost pile. I thought it would be kind of nice to have it if I wanted to dig up some worms to go fishing, or or just to have dirt to fill in holes in the yard. It comes in handy. Well, this is Ernie driving down the road with his camera. I don't know if it's a good idea to take pictures while I drive down the road, but White Lake is just a beautiful town, and I wanted to show everybody all the beautiful colors of the trees, because the trees are changing colors, and we're getting different colors on the leaves of the tree. Like, see that beautiful orange tree up here on the left, and see the red. Isn't it a beautiful neighborhood to live in? I gotta admit, I really like my house in the neighborhood that I live in, because it's very close to convenience. I remember a long time ago somebody said to me that they liked that the perfect house would be a house that's in the country, where you can enjoy the serenity of living in a place that's beautiful, like the country, like a country setting, but the convenience of having the city close by in case you need something. Well, I guess I've got both. And I'm real happy, because fall is the most beautiful time of the year, and I feel so happy to enjoy my house. And if I turn the camera to the left, if I don't cause an accident, you can see the lake. I live really close to the water. There's water all around us. I don't remember what lake this is called, but it's beautiful out here, I'll try to drive. But yeah, isn't this a beautiful drive through the neighborhood this time of year? I still haven't gotten to go to the cider mill, but I've been wanting to go to the cider mill. The reason I'm taking my camera with me in the car is because I found another free haunted house that's on Hospital Road, and I thought I would have some fun taking pictures of that. It's sort of like the last haunted house, but I wanted to get there more early so I could take pictures of it. And you want to hear the best thing about the house? That's where I live. The Dairy Queen is just 1.5 miles down the road. See? And there it is. The best thing about living where I live is the Dairy Queen. Isn't that great? And we also have, let's see here, Jet's Pizza, Subway, which I go there sometimes, but I kind of like the Quiznos up the street, and all the different little stores. We've got convenience we've got a lot of convenience just 1.5 miles from where I live. It's really, a nice place to live. I like it. See? Okay, and here we are. We're driving on Union Lake Road, and this is Union Lake. This is a pretty big lake, and sometimes in the summertime, or well, even in the winter, I guess, if you have a dry suit, you can see people going scuba diving. I'm actually a certified scuba diver, but I haven't done it in years. But I remember I got certified through the college. It was pretty neat. They have the Gilboa Stone Quarry in Ohio, Findlay, Ohio, where I got certified, and it was really a pretty neat enjoyment thing. But isn't this a beautiful neighborhood? Okay, and see this this big building up here on the left? This is actually a beautiful restaurant to eat at. It's called it's a matter of taste, and it's in Commerce. It actually sits on the lake here, and one of the beautiful things, one of the beautiful things about it's a matter of taste, is that they have a balcony where you can sit on, and they'll open up the back garage, and you can enjoy the water while you eat, and that's a beautiful thing. What do you know? I thought I would stop off and get an adjustment at Rodnick Chiropractic, because I love getting crunched. And this is a pumpkin display that they have here at Rodnick Chiropractic, with pumpkins and a guy made out of corn stalks. That's cute. Okay, now it's starting to get a little bit late. It's starting to get a little bit late, and I'm driving through Waterford. I'm here on, what is that? See if I can zoom in on the street sign. Hospital Road and Cooley Lake Road. This is the gas station and the car wash. The thing I like about this car wash here is that they got the early bird special for just, if you get there between a certain time, you can just have your car washed for $3. And we're turning in the old minivan. And this is a building that always fascinated me, because this is an abandoned movie theater here, and I always secretly wanted to buy it and turn it into a movie theater. If I had the money to do it, I would turn it into a dollar store or a dollar show, and have lots of people look at the dollar show. You know, I thought that would be kind of neat. And here up on the left, we're coming up on Oakland Community College. But don't the trees look pretty at this time of day? And here's a nursery on the left where you can buy plants and flowers and different things for outdoors. And okay, and I think we're coming up on Oakland Community College here on the left. This is the east entrance here. In Oakland Community College, see, there's the college. Oakland Community College is a beautiful college to go to. I'm working on a business degree there, and I will log back in to the camera just as soon as I find the haunted house. Well, I haven't found the haunted house yet, but I thought it would be nice just to show how beautiful it is to take a ride with all the different colors. Oh, here's the haunted house. Here we go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in, and I'm going to ask them for permission. Oh, look at the hearse. But I'm going to ask them for permission to film before I film it, so I don't annoy them. But isn't this kind of neat? It's really wonderful what all these people do. What people do for the Halloween to make people happy. There's a sign on the road up ahead that says you can walk through it. So I'm going to go in and ask if it's okay if I film it, if they would mind. But I think usually, as long as you ask permission and are polite, usually you shouldn't have any trouble. Thanks. Okay, here we are at the haunted house that's on Hospital Road. Just another haunted house that another family put up on Hospital Road, just to the north of Cooley Lake Road. They've got a couple of them. People really get into the spirit of Halloween. It's kind of nice that they do this. Gives me something to do, I guess. Here's a gargoyle sitting on top of the fence, and they got a witch. Looks like a ghost Grim Reaper and another Grim Reaper, and they covered looks like they covered up something with a net. That looks nice. And way up above here, look at this big thing. They got a pumpkin Grim Reaper. Looks pretty scary. And we'll walk through this here. And looks like this person did a wonderful job with the lights, because they've got arrows where you can see that this is the beginning of the path to go in. It's really cute. And they got a rat and scary heads. People died, and looks like Looks like a mechanic that got caught working on his truck. And big scary Grim Reaper here. And another pumpkin Reaper here. And I don't know if you can hear the sounds, but I'll walk through this haunted house all alone because I'm so brave and it's so scary. I hope this doesn't happen to me what happened to this fellow. This is looks like somebody that got put into a medieval torture device, and he's stuck here. I wish I had a tomato to throw at him. Here we go. He's scary. Okay. And this is, looks like somebody's got their head pushed through a stake, kind of like Vlad the Impaler did back a couple hundred years ago. And you notice all the work that the family did by putting up the wooden fences. That was nice. It probably took a lot more work than what you would think it did. And here we got, looks like a prisoner that's tied up to a chair. Oh, horrible car accident. And here's somebody hung himself. That's pretty scary. So it looks like somebody hung himself. And then they've got a hearse. And I think you're going to be surprised to see who's in the hearse, because I would be scared if I knew that Chucky the doll was driving. But they got it's cute enough. They got Chucky driving. That's a character from Child's Play, I think, that scary movie. And this is his girlfriend. They're both driving the car. And this is actually, this probably was a real hearse that they might, I guess they probably did use at one time from one of the local funeral homes, probably. It's an older one, but it's a cute idea. It does the job. And then somebody is wrapped up in a cocoon. But here's Chucky's girlfriend. I'm so happy I don't have a girlfriend that's like this, because I would hope that my girlfriend would be much more loving and beautiful than that. Okay, let's see here. Here we're walking to the back of the hearse. And what hearse would they have that wouldn't be complete unless you had a casket? And here is a homemade casket. I sure hope nobody's in there. And then they've got the Grim Reaper again. And here is a graveyard. Looks like a white ghost and lots of tombstones. Looks like they got the Grim Reaper at this tombstone, or maybe just somebody that popped out of the dead. Let's see here. Oh wait, there's somebody. There's a zombie coming out of the dead, a tombstone. And looks like an eyeball hanging from the tree. But I didn't know that trees had eyeballs, did you? Maybe this is a living tree. Or an evil tree. Here's a better picture of the zombie. Here's a zombie coming up. That's really a cute idea. If the family sees this, I want them to know that that's a great idea. It's definitely the cutest. And looks like the date on this tombstone is 1701 to 1918. I guess that's 217 years. I gotta admit, sometimes old graveyards are the best. And here's another zombie coming out, but he's mostly made out of bones. I guess since this graveyard is so old, his flesh probably rotted off. 1902 to 2001. I guess that makes this zombie 101 years old. And somebody put a rose on that. Here's a cross. And let's see here. Here's another zombie. Or wait, oh no, a skeleton coming out. Ooh, do you see the heart? Looks like there's a heart in his chest, so I guess this corpse is still alive. Do you see the brown heart that they've got? It's cute. Cute enough to entertain people, I guess. And then they've got another zombie here that's coming out of the grave. And ooh, this one's a pirate. They've got a pirate zombie. I guess pirates wound up dead just the same as anybody else. And here's another zombie or dead guy. It looks like he must have died on a medical table, or perhaps during an experiment, because he's wrapped up in bandages. So he must have died in the hospital, and somehow he's pulling his own heart out of his chest. And here is another zombie. Oh, that's a Grim Reaper. And actually, this is kind of a cute idea for doing a tree, but that's another another idea for a different episode. Because secretly I probably think that is a good idea, because maybe I could do that at my house. But here's a gravestone. Looks like somebody felt sad and put some flowers for this person. And here's some bones that got scattered. Skull. Yeah, you know, if I didn't know it, it actually looks like it's real. And okay, I'll go walk back into it. Ooh, look at that, a snake. There's a snake coming out of the tree there. I'll have to walk closer so I can get a better picture of it. Okay, here's an eyeball. Yep, there's an eyeball. It's kind of creepy. And another eyeball, and looks like a snake. Yep, they got a snake. Yeah, see the big snake? Okay. And then here's another head that's hanging off the tree. I guess that would probably hurt. I don't know if I feel sorry for this one, because if you look closely, he's got horns in his head, so he must be a devil. And here's some more hands coming out of the tombstone. And kind of an interesting idea. Somebody made a lantern out of this skull. Yeah, they did a cute job on this haunted house. You can hear the scary music. That's cute. I mean, scary. This is a gentleman hanging from a tree. And here's another guy on top of his tombstone. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll follow the lights around the path. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This person died from being an alcoholic. Wow, look at all those beer cans he drank before he died. Yeah, I guess this guy must have died happy. Okay, and here is a scary looking thing. This creature looks like it almost wants to give you a big hug, which is kind of scary. I don't know if I would want him to hug me. He has the face of a mummy, the body of a ghost, and the arms of a Grim Reaper. Do you think that's what happens to alcoholics who drink too much? I don't know. There might be more truth in that than what a person realizes. And here's somebody hanging upside down. Oh, look what's in the trees. Here waiting for you. Waiting to grab you. And this looks like a horrible car accident. Somebody died in the car crash. Oh, I get it. These are two cars that hit each other. Isn't that scary? Huh? Well, look who the passenger is. You got the Grim Reaper riding right along with whoever died in the car. Next year's donations. Well, we'll have to thank them and give them a donation. And for this person to be wrapped up in a cocoon, I have to think that there's probably a big spider up in the trees somewhere. I like how they lit up the path. That's pretty nice. And here's a person holding onto somebody's head. And a gentleman coming out of the grave. Okay, there's the donation pot. And here's a big Grim Reaper hanging up on the wall there. I think these decorations would look even more amazing when nighttime comes. But the problem is, I'm afraid the camera won't take pictures of it too well, so I'm going out during the day. That way you can still see it. And here's somebody hanging on top of the hood of the car. Oh, gory. Look at this. Looks like somebody's being chopped up. That looks pretty creepy. Yeah, look at all that body parts. I guess that's what happens when you donate your body to science, huh? Yeah, looks like this person died in a medical experiment, because there's the medical bag. It's not creepy, kind of gross really, but it's still creepy. Body parts. looks like the rat likes the eyeball. And here it looks like they got a skeleton driving the truck. And looks like they've got let's see here, it looks like they've got some heads sitting on top of the fence. And a skeleton guy. Now let's see what they have to say for this family. Oh, okay. And I didn't know they had this, but it looks like they have an entranceway where you can go inside here. Well, let's go in and see the animals. I'm sure this isn't your normal zoo. Maybe something will come out and jump out at us and be scary. Actually, it is kind of scary because I have no idea who these people are. I don't even know if they know I'm in their yard. Ooh, here we go. Looks like a pirate. Yeah, usually pirates wear bandanas. We got a pirate with a bandana. And he's stuck inside a cage. I think we go this way. Oh, looks like it's a dead end. I have to go this way. I do feel scary. Let me turn on the light. Have a little light. Okay, here we go. This is kind of creepy. Yeah, this is kind of scary. Looks like I'm walking through here. Okay. I am scared a little bit. Okay, I'm still walking through. Is this the way out? Yeah, I guess we can keep going through it. Oh, nope, and that's the end. You see the strobe light? They got a strobe light on the inside. That makes it interesting. Yep, and we are back out on the outside again. Didn't they do a great job on this? I'm proud of them. They did a real nice job. And here's an overview of the haunted house. Yeah, see, it's starting to get a little bit darker now, so you can see the lights better. But I think it really looks the best at night when it gets a little bit darker. But I'm happy that they have these things. Boo! Okay, and I just got back home, and as you can see, it's dark. Dark at the Love Nest. But the thing that I really enjoy about my house is that I've got security lights on the side that kind of makes it nice for when I come home, because I can get out of the van and the light is activated by a seeing eye. And then I usually leave my front door light on when I come home, so I can see to put the key in the hole, and we're home and it's nice and cozy.